Oh, I meant on our end. I know the countdown happened. Sorry. Anyways, hello again. This is Metroid Prime Randomizer. If you've never seen a randomizer before, it's fun. And there we go, they're off.
There we go.
Kalibur's timer's not off, but that's okay. He doesn't need a timer.
Who needs timers?
And they're starting on Town Overworld. Wow!
Wow, what a surprise.
Vanilla start.
What are the odds?
So,
Alright, so Kalibur just pulled off a first try. He fell down. Oh no. So
okay.
what actually both our runners are saying for right now is a trick called Space Jump First, shortly abbreviated to SJF. Is a little scan dash here. I don't get into technical details of how to do it, but it lets you get up to the alcove item early, which is where you would find Space Jump in vanilla game.
Yeah, Prime effectively has side hops like in Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, or I guess any 3D Zelda for that matter. But if you let go halfway through the side hop, you just turn into Superman. If his neck was like sideways.
Hey, he's go flying across the screen.
It's pretty great.
All right, so
Oh my god, we're getting F's in the chat for Kalibur's timer. It's fantastic. So, no missile expansion in Alcove. Ideally, you get that at the start, or Morph Ball, I would say. Missile expansion gives you access to, I think, like 3 new checks before you even have to go into Chozo. But because they got an energy tank, which is nice, or I guess Kalibur got it. I don't think Sasquatch ended up going. I think he gave up the dash.
E-Tank's gonna have. All right, grapple ledge. I couldn't tell what that was. Was that Plasma Beam?
You know what? I missed the cutscene on both the restream and on Twitch.
All right, we'll figure it out shortly.
Wait for chat to react.
Yeah. So like Bash was saying there, if you get a missile in the alcove, it lets you immediately go to the artifact temple, and you have your hints just right off the bat. So you know,
off to a pretty standard start this time around. So they're ducking into Chozo, getting what'll likely be a missile expansion or missile launcher. They're all missiles, according to the game. So doesn't make a huge difference.
So with them finding an energy tank first, their first item is going to be probably a vanilla. It could potentially be a vanilla first item, which is they're heading to Hive Totem, where they're going to pick they would pick up the missile launcher in vanilla, and we'll just see what we get here as Kalibur hasn't looked at it. Okay, it is a missile, which lets us bust this door, get another missile. Kalibur's a little bit of trouble picking that up. But yeah, that missiles come in handy. Alright, missile in hand. We can check the wall and ruined gallery here. That's Plasma Beam. Why is there a Plasma Beam within the
nice.
first
Sasquatch also got a dash.
minutes?
Gonna get another missile from Transport Access North, like Kalibur.
Yes.
Plasma and Gallery, though, that's
that's interesting.
Gonna be telling if we find X-ray, in particular. I mean, I guess and/or grapple, but I would say that's a pretty sure sign that the game would be saying, "Hey, go to Arbor Chamber. Don't even think about skipping Arbor Chamber."
Don't.
But I mean, it's too early to tell, or unknown to tell, because of Kalibur. Because get it? He doesn't have a timer. I'm sorry, Kalibur.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Kalibur taking the damage boost through these things. I don't know what they're called, but they can destroy you.
Oh my goodness, Sasquatch getting bullied by the war wasps.
Oh,
gotta be careful. There is a save station right here, so I imagine he's. No, he's not. He's just.
Nope.
He's just. Oh, the wasp hit him.
Oh, Sasquatch unfortunately takes a death, sending him right back to the ship at Talon Overworld with no items whatsoever.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a few minutes, but I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well die at the beginning.
Oh, he's gonna try SJF again.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah, I agree with that choice. Like, if it's not working out, just go with what your known options are.
Oh yeah. Now with missiles in hand, Kalibur is headed towards, no doubt, the artifact temple to see what item lies there. Get all the hints, all that good stuff. I love me some good hints.
It's unfortunate too because it was an E-tank in Alcove, so that would have mattered. But
Alright, looks like Kalibur is going to skip Transport Tunnel B and probably get it on the way back to Chozo.
yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Did Caliber go down into Root Cave?
Kalibur did not go down to Root Cave. He
Okay, so he's going for
walked
this
on
first.
by. Yeah, he's probably gonna get it on the way back, no doubt.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference in, like, I would say the first 20 or so minutes of the game, when you're kind of just going for full checks anyways. I would say one potential optimization, although I would take it with a grain of salt, is if you find Morph Ball in Transport Tunnel B, and then that way you have it for a potential frigate crash site check.
Oh yeah, good old frigate crash site.
Like, sure, it is out of logic, but I mean, it's such a common, like, I don't even think about it. I just go do the check.
We have a power bomb expansion
Nice.
in the artifact temple. Interesting. Now there are a lot of covers, like breakable walls and covered up stuff that you can break with power bombs. That, like, if you scan it, it will tell you that you need it's made out of like a particular material that would require morph ball bombs to destroy, but power bombs can also destroy a lot of the same things. So that power bomb, if they get morph ball right away, could lead them to Ruined Shrine. Is it Ruined Shrine with the beetle fight?
Yeah, that's one particular room. There's
Yeah.
also the Gathering Hall Grate, which I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh, I saw Triclops Pit, Elite Research. I saw Frigate Crash Site.
Oh, then
And
there's
we're
no need to go
checking
to
artifacts.
FCS yet.
I missed the other three.
I didn't catch them either. Sorry, I've been watching
No,
Sasquatch.
that one in Frigate Crash Site is
Nice. That's smart.
Okay, Inner Slice picked up Storage B, Dynamo, Fiery Shores, Elite Research, Triclops.
That helps pick up a smart. Sasquatch, that's always a 20 health drop in that room. I mean, the more the better, considering no E-tanks yet. So it looks like we have Storage Cavern B. Storage Cavern B. That's a... Captain, that's an Echo's location. Unless you meant Storage Depot B. Well, there's Storage Depot B and there's Storage Cavern. Like, just straight up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Yeah, Captain. It's an Echo's check.
Okay, this room a little bit dangerous, but he gets by just fine. Just gotta get past the Yeah, okay, just taking it easy. Agreeable decision there, Sasquatch. I am so cautious in this particular hallway going back into main plaza because I feel like you're always in an unfavorable spot when the scarabs come and drop down.
100%.
Oh, and Morph Ball was in transport.
Nice.
Wow.
Which will, of course, let us get the whatever item is behind the ship and landing site. See what that is shortly, I imagine.
So I don't think we saw any artifacts in lower mines, right? It was just upper mines. Pretty close to each other too. Elite Research and Storage Depot B. No plasma lock stuff.
No.
Although Fiery Shores could be in the Warrior Shrine Tunnel. It's not specific to which location.
Yeah, it could be.
But given the early power bombs, that's not really an issue.
How brutal Primal. Well, Echoes Randos can be pretty brutal there too, D-Mats. They can be pretty bad sometimes.
This actually works out for Sasquatch. Well, he's gonna get Morph Ball, like right now.
Do not. Okay, if I'm understanding chat correctly, Kalibur may have skipped landing site.
Uh-oh. Do we know what was in landing site? I don't think either player checked.
Or if they did, I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see
Alright.
either.
Sasquatch picks up that morph ball. Excellent.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about chat. I've just been looking at a black screen and hearing noises, and I'm just assuming that I know what's going on, implying I'm actually paying attention to this game. Ooh, bombs behind power bombs. You were right. So that is indeed in logic. In version 1 of the randomizer, it was just by default a thing to be expected, but now it is a trick you explicitly have to turn on. One of those like knowledge trivial like. I kind of framed it in like the Echoes randomizer style, like trivial logic, where it's not really a trick, it's more of game knowledge that may or, that isn't normally intended through normal play.
Alright, so since Kalibur walked out of Ruined Shrine without completing the fight, we're going to be hearing this music for a while.
We could do a tactical switch to Sasquatch's audio. Oh, Sasquatch not forgetting landing site. Let's see what's in there. Oh, just a missile.
Okay, good stuff.
Looks like he's gonna go for the dash again, or yeah, okay, yeah, he's gonna go for space jump first.
Now
So
he
might be holding down jump a little bit too long. That's
Yeah,
he's not getting height from the
Yeah, I was
dash.
gonna say the biggest trick I've found that helps out with or it can help out with Scanish is you want to press your jump button for as little time as possible. So like very few frames, like 1 frame even if you could. No,
So even though Kalibur picked up missile launcher there, that boss fight is always active. Like the trigger for that spawns the cutscene, that spawns the fight, is just there. So he has to skip it again.
So do the dash every time.
So it looks like nothing else was in the Ruined Gallery tunnel. That's an easy location to miss.
Alright, Kalibur is heading past the elevator because that elevator in Magmor you can't actually go in with it because it'll die without Various Suit. So he's going to check Vault, and it is an item that that he can obtain right now.
Power bombs for Sasquatch.
What was that? I didn't see, but it's
Looks
something
important.
he's going for.
That double bomb jump was so late.
Yeah,
It almost looked like it was too late.
I couldn't tell. We'll see shortly though.
It's a suit of some sort. Thanks, chat.
Suit?
So there we go with the artifacts again. Fiery Shores, Frigate
Is
Crash
that phase
Site.
on
That
suit?
looks like very, yeah.
No, it's Various Suit. Okay, that gives them Magmor access, but it's it would be a good idea to
That's
you
good.
don't want to
That
leave
means
out
suffering
early
potential.
Yeah, you don't want to leave out early
know.
Chozo checks. So let's look at Kalibur is heading off to a little bit deeper in Chozo.
So I mean, Calibur's got 3 tanks, but Sasquatch and pretty nice.
Yeah,
lie.
Sasquatch has a pretty nice amount of health too.
I'm so stupid.
Hey, we knew this would happen. You and me on comms together. There's gonna be memes.
I'm not even in this tournament. I'm just saying stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The first tournament match was Thardus having bombs, correct? So.
Oh no, really?
And this is 2.2.2, so this is not the latest version of the Rando. It is currently 2.4.0, which came out like 2 days after 2.3.0 came out.
Any reason they're not using plasma? Because they haven't really had to yet.
Yeah, it is overpowered, but and plus with the starting charge beam, too. So I don't remember if this is in logic or not. I mean, Calibur's just gonna do it. I would
it
too.
is. It is.
It is a
Gathering Hall
trick,
without
okay.
space jump is one of the tricks in logic.
Right. So space jump could actually be up here because of this double bomb jump.
Oh, missed on.
He's laying his blast bomb too late. You kind of want to maintain your speed from the
just a missile.
the debate.
All right, Sasquatch is trying SJF once again because he doesn't know what's in there. Okay, just another missile there. Oh, okay. Arrow says we've had Thardus bombs twice.
Twice? Oh my gosh.
Zeke says Zeke versus Megs had plasma and biohazard containment. Oh my god.
Getting
Oh
a
my
little
word.
concerned for Sasquatch. Like, I get the perseverance of trying to go for it, but you're losing valuable time in the early game that you might otherwise need, especially after a death. So, but I mean, also this is first round Swiss. I mean, you know, this isn't really a life or death match. Death match.
So
And it looks like
Varian
he's just going
landing
to continue,
site.
which
Tokappa, what do you mean Varian landing site? Who had that? Because that's interesting space for it to be. Still no space jump.
I saw something over there that might not have been a missile, but I'm not sure. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Arrow says Arrow and Robo Scout, they had Varian landing site and they both skipped it. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Did the ship save? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. That's great.
Alright, that artifact is not spider locked. But
Oh yeah, I
something
forgot
could
Dynamo
be.
was one of the items, or one of the artifacts.
Yeah, Dynamo. Yeah, there could still be something up the spider track, but alright, Kalibur is going to use the damage boosting to scan, see what that is. Missile expansion, great. Doesn't have to worry about it.
No, that is an item in the tournament settings that is not bomb locked. So, granted, you'd still need gravity suit for it. Although most players would skip gravity, or not necessarily need gravity suit. You can do a slope jump underwater that gets you lots of height, especially the
Oh,
space
yes.
jump.
Oh yeah, slope jumps underwater are nuts. Caliber got
Flash caps.
ass caps.
Shoutouts to when I fell down after trying to do this particular bomb jump right here. After dying like 3 times in a race, and then I died again to the blast caps.
Sweet lordy.
And for what it's worth, everything I've said mentioning about Sasquatch, he is a new runner. So, I mean, I've been in his exact same position where I'm definitely more limited. You're more limited due to the lack of experience too, and that's not his fault at all. So, but he gets his hard-earned bombs. Good prize from the plated beetle.
The worst place space jump could be right now.
Training chamber.
Phendrana
grapple
Canyon.
beam, and wave beam, and boost ball and spider ball. Oh, just period. Right now, it would probably be Canyon because it's so far away.
Yeah, Phendrana Canyon.
Oh no. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna tie Phendrana Canyon with Sun Chamber. Oh my goodness, Spider Beam has made its entrance into the chat.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
Yeah, if it's on Sun Chamber, man, that means they won't be able to do the bombing the slots from the outside.
I had a I believe it was just a Swiss match at the time, but I was running out of checks, and I'm like, do I go to Magmore now? Like, I don't have space jump, and then I fight Flagra. I had a bunch of other items, so I was considering skipping Flagra anyways, and then it had space jump. Just like, I'm glad I made that gamble.
Sun Chamber space jump makes me sad. Yeah, it makes me sad too.
It's actually crazy how unfairly trivial hover platforming gets because of space jump, especially when you combine it with L jumping, R jumping.
Oh god, yeah.
So
Wave beam on Zoid.
Wow.
Ha!
What was the other oh, he's going in there now. And space jump. Wow, dude.
Wow.
This thing is loaded.
Zoid actually having
That's
progression. Imagine
insane.
That literally never happens.
Wow. I actually wonder now if Kalibur's just gonna go straight to Phendrana.
Oh, I mean,
Personally, if
that
it were
would be a
me,
good.
I would be. Like, you have
That
bombs,
would
you got
be
power bombs. I guess also doing this check makes sense since you're already here.
Oh, yeah, plus because it is
Cannot
in
believe
I think
2.2.2, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I know walking up the spider track on the way into furnace from here is in logic. I don't remember if getting the item on the top part of furnace is
Also, can I share some good news? Sasquatch has an energy tank.
yay. Health is fun.
This is a pretty healthy seed so far.
Alright, Sasquatch is taking a safety save.
Another thing, too, is, well, not much is really in logic yet, but he could technically go into furnace and then do an out of logic jump across crossway and make it to all the elders. It is a gamble though because, well, actually, it wouldn't matter. All you can do is one check anyways because of ice beam not being an anti-chamber because of the point of no return settings.
Oh, Kalibur made it up, and then he slipped off. It's easy to slip off once you get to the top there. All right, he makes it. Oh no!
Gotta wiggle
Get
it.
in there! Get in there! Hey, he's in there.
So when I hear about wiggling, I interpreted it as like just straight up on the control stick period, but no, it turns out like if you literally physically move from left to right on the track, it makes it makes the upward velocity like happen like almost 100% consistently for me.
All right,
Missile up there, and he's going back.
There's no point going any
Makes
deeper
sense.
without ice beam. You can't.
You
get
could
it in.
actually do a skip with power bombs, but it's so unlikely that anything early on from ice beam is going to be available. So it's
All right.
one check versus however many that are available. Like almost 10.
Kalibur, buddy, you didn't look at the top item in furnace. You missed it.
Probably not too concerned.
No.
He's gonna
Still
have to make a
pretty
trip
check.
to mines anyways, so I bet unless he forgets. I mean, I'm thinking positively here
It's
too.
still good
So oh, it's a good idea for sure.
that Sasquatch is going for the
Got plenty of health.
check there as well.
So Sasquatch, I don't think has Very yet.
No,
He just got his bombs too, so that makes
I don't
sense.
I don't know if he went to vault yet.
He's doing something.
He's
He doesn't have spider ball. Yeah, I think he might have just been like, oh, the other location.
yeah,
That's like
man.
spider.
Yeah,
Right,
wow.
I've done the same thing.
Yeah, Spider Ball's in a really good spot in
I still do this. I still
might
do
see
that
it
even to
earlier.
this day, where I'm just like, do I go here? But oh no, I don't know. But this like this thing, but then just
in the case of Kalibur, he's going Sunshine or Magmore using some standable terrain up the tree, and you can actually double bomb jump over this gate here and skip having to scan the four runes in the room. And you
only
can
in
just go
1.0, and I do believe this collision has not been patched in the randomizer. I did try going for that bomb jump in a 1.02
Oh, no.
patch seed, and it didn't work for me.
Bold choice doing.
It's not that
Flogger
much
so
faster.
early. Yeah, it's. I mean, at this point, like, you might as well check it.
But hey, one thing you'll see in this tournament, and not the first one, is the vines are going to make a reappearance, so you can do the flogger fight normally. And by normally, I mean the any percent and 100% way. And any, I guess, speedrun that has space jump at this point.
Yeah, no, the first one you actually have to roll in the tunnel.
Oh,
like, you
Sasquatch
actually
is
have
going to
to
like
knock up
this.
the mirror, hit the tunnel, and yeah, then bomb in the tunnel. But the rest of them, you don't have to hit any mirrors up. You just get on the outside. You morph, you lay a bomb.
If he doesn't get bullied too hard by Zoid, he's going to be very happy that he came here.
So I can't believe that Zoid was that good.
It's not even in like 2.2.1 or 2.2.2. It's rare for Zoid to have two things. I've always found it to be like half dead or like, oh, an artifact or something. Oh. Is he doing this now? Oh, he is. He's going to get space jump. Let's go. Let's go, Sasquatch. Hey.
Hey.
Second
Space
jump boots.
Jump. Space cheat boots.
Oh, he can do the thing.
Yeah, you can actually like stand
Yeah.
on the top.
Another, I don't know, 20 seconds or 30 seconds or so. Can't wait for him to find Wave Beam. Also, Flogger's still happening.
Yes.
It's okay, it's a very fast in-game time fight.
Took a hit there.
Kalibur taking it easy. Flogger is very dangerous sometimes. You have no iframes when its body connects with you.
Oh yeah, and if it does that attack where it like kind of, I don't know if it like slams his face on the ground and then like a bunch of poisonous bush like sprouts up in a straight line, like kind of like cuts you off if you don't, because you don't have space jump at this point. Then if that happens on top of you, you can get stuck in there and die. It has happened to me before. Also, I did not see in the
I was looking and then
what the item was going to be.
I went over and saw Wave Beam on, oh, just a missile.
Ah, man. Well, if...
So this could be... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, if we had Spider Ball at this point, Kalibur could just roll down the Spider Ball track, roll back up and fight the ghost right away, which...
I think he has any
as
percent or rando experience.
Yeah,
I think he's done runs.
Yeah, because as I found out, Flogger,
okay, he's just going straight down.
Sun Chamber Ghost had various suit for me, and it was nuts.
Yo, shout out to Speed Gaming 2 for the raid. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to more Rando. Or Sun Chamber Ghost had phase on in your race. Oh my god, Zeke, I'm so sorry. Alright, seeing our first dip into Magmor, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite easy to stay in Chozo and get rewarded. So finally going to Magmor and getting a change of scenery is refreshing. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed they're going to hit all 5 locations.
Oh yeah.
Since Vendrana has to have something, I think, at this point.
Alright.
So many E-tanks! Dude.
Alright, look like Sasquatch is walking up the track as well. Getting almost
It's all about that knowledge. I started looking into doing like a potential wiki and making that like accessible website. I was working on an actual website earlier. Oh yeah, that's Triclops bit. It's nice. Good dash from Kalibur.
Solid. You know, I've never done that dash before.
Oh, so Sasquatch is doing the, I think the non-jump method, where he just walks up the thing. Ah, but he goes a little too far.
I would for sure recommend the jump because it'll help you.
Yep. The biggest thing with tricks is understanding how it works. Once you understand it, becomes, I feel like tricks become so much easier. Just there's like a barrier taken away. Some tricks like that are really hard may not necessarily become more consistent, but at least you sort of understand what's going on.
I always fail these X-ray patterns. Yeah, well, see, there's actually a bit of
there.
bit of stone like against the wall, against the back wall right near that destroyable pillar. You can stand on that, and then you can just jump up to the item.
There we go.
Right away.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that room that Kalibur is going through with the moving platforms and the puffers, I hate that room. You know what? Sasquatch just checked Furnace, and I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see
Tunnel had a missile expansion in it. But he's going to Crossway right now.
Looks like Kalibur almost went to Transport Tunnel A, but it looks like he decided to rethink it and get it later.
He can do Fiery Shores now.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a missile. Too bad. He's not even gonna pick it up. Oh, he is. Okay.
Waiting for the room to load.
We have...
And indeed, it is the Warrior Shrine Tunnel. Wow.
Interesting. Now... I think it's less common or perhaps even impossible in newer versions. I don't actually remember, but if you go into the Warrior Shrine Tunnel and you don't have Morph Ball bombs, you are soft locked. You
Yep,
cannot get out. Yeah, you cannot get out.
You have that boost ball, you're stuck.
Even then, that's probably really
And
hard.
even then, boosting up the wall is terrible.
Alright, so Kalibur is leaving Magmar through the Talon elevator.
He might be going back to do his Root Cave check. Oh, and Armor Chamber, since that's allowed. Out of Bounds is allowed this tournament.
Is it?
I believe so, yes. I believe that was agreed upon. Could just be doing Root Cave ahead of time. Or he's going back to Chozo Ruins.
So I'm willing to bet Kalibur can pull off the Root Cave Scan Dash. But yeah, Out of Bounds is allowed. It's infinite speed that we banned. Because it's broken.
Yeah, Infinite Speed is banned because of a mix of players playing on console and emulator.
Now this dash right here, I've gotten really close before. I've never been able to get it. Kalibur would probably nail it first try. Or get stuck. Yeah, that's pretty common to happen.
It's a pretty
dash.
unfriendly dash
like,
sometimes.
Yeah, you just get stuck on like a tree bridge or
I think I'm maybe like 70% consistent at it.
I am 0% consistent. I've never gotten it once.
I mean, that was me before, so don't worry.
Oh, Andy gets it second try.
Nice.
Wreck that blood flower with
using that plasma beam as you should. So this is technically an out of logic check, although these platforms are always here. But
oh yeah, they just you need X-ray seeing them. The first one has rain dropping on it. The rest of them you just have to.
Oh wait, he doesn't need to do out of bounds. He has plasma beam. I just forgot he has had plasma this whole time. Haven't really been paying attention.
And make sure he lands back on the platform and doesn't fall all the way down.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Spider ball and arbor chamber. Wow. All right,
so that early plasma did, in fact.
Oh.
So at some point then. Probably in Findrano, we'll see at least a X-ray or a grapple beam.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Sasquatch finding his suit. Question is, does he go straight to Magmor now or not?
And to Magmor and through to Findrano, or does he also dip out for Root Cave and try the Scan Dash?
Oh, Kamzik, I'm so sorry. Also, shouts to Kamzik for being the tracker for this race. Alright, doing a little refresher.
Oh, we're referring to Plasma Beam and Biohazard. Oh.
Crash site. Research.
Storage Depot.
Oh, that's Storage Depot A? Where's that B? Oh,
wait, was
A.
that?
If that's A, then that's Plasma required, which, I mean, it's fine. He has everything he needs, but... That is a more unfriendly check than Storage Depot B. Okay, yeah, so that is indeed a power bomb and plasma locked item.
Among
I mean, he found plasma so early, it doesn't matter. But
and ice beam, right?
Oh, that too, yeah. Well, I mean, just for mine access.
Wait, where is that room? That's deep Findrana, isn't it?
Storage Depot A is the it's the room with the wave pirates in mines.
Oh, that's for the outrage
around you and
flamethrower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the flamethrower location. Sorry, I should have said that. Meme thrower.
Yeah, so I'd like to take a moment and explain to chat, for those of you that don't know, why flamethrower is such a meme.
It's great.
It's completely useless.
It would be even better. No, it's not useless. You can damage Metroid Prime's plasma and power phases with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can actually use flamethrower to damage the power phase if that's main power bombs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Flamethrower can damage the power phase on Exo, which is nuts.
It'd be even
Oh,
better if flamethrowers could be shiny.
oh man, imagine. Niggas tried flamethrower on OP's plating, it didn't work.
Flamethrower, I mean,
Oh,
in all seriousness, it does suck. Its range is limited. It eats missiles like it's candy.
it's
It's not a practical weapon. You're almost always better off using plasma beam.
oh yeah. Well,
You know what?
Calvin
We
can
may
actually
see.
get what item this is.
Yeah.
Energy tank.
So E-tanks are part of like the main item pool that encompasses the upgrades and stuff. So that was uh, a logically filled energy tank. Yeah. So a new thing with version 2 or version 2.2 is that in the patcher, our um, our amazing developer Synthetic. I say our. She doesn't belong to anyone. Um, she decided to put in a neat little Easter egg that's been around for a few months now, and basically every missile that gets placed has a 1 in 1024 chance of looking different. It's a completely cosmetic change. The missiles are blue. They glow blue, but they're exactly the same. They just look different. That's not a shiny missile. That's a power bomb expansion.
All right, Sasquatch picking up a second artifact. Oh,
It's always there's that
that's
grapple.
gravel beam. Wow, that is really close to where it was in my race. Is in my race it was behind the ice in shorelines.
It
So
was in
that's
gallery again behind the missile wall, right?
yeah, Ponza
I
beam.
can't
Yeah,
even see what's over there
it's probably
from that
nothing.
tower.
I mean, it's not like Kalibur can get it anyways. There's no supers.
Yeah.
But with Plasma Beam in hand, he can get the Shozo Ice Temple item on the way up.
So again, the 1 in 1024 chances for each individual missile being filled. So technically, you could have a seed that has two shiny missiles in it. But
Or
that's
all of
like a
them.
1 in a million chance.
Yeah, Ice Spreader for Exo is really good. Yeah. Would you, Bash, would you like to explain the story of Flogger and Wavebuster?
Yeah. So due to the way that Flogger's coded, so basically there's like a damage table of like what weapons can damage what enemies, and Wavebuster can damage Flagra. Like Flagra does in fact have a health system. It has 2,000 health, and every bomb slot that gets damaged does 500 damage, so a quarter of its health. But Wavebuster just damages Flagra normally. So if you have, I believe, 215 missiles, you can kill Flagra from full health, and it's great. It takes forever, but it's great.
All right. Sasquatch getting artifact number 3 in the
Doesn't
Warrior
like what he's
Shrine
seeing,
tunnel.
so he's just getting out of dodge for Kalibur.
Sasquatch waiting for the flames to stop. It's a good move because I've had those flames before, like come on, like dunk me into the lava, and then I died.
You might be right, Komzik. It may have been 220. It's been a while since I've calculated it. Basically, it's the 2,000 health minus 0.8 damage per second, but then you need to add the 10 missile cost for starting the charge combo,
It's like Sasquatch is trying to decide which way to go. Looks like he's heading
and then
back
you round the
the
final number up because
back to
fractions wouldn't
Legion.
count.
Oh, you know what? I'm not I'm not sure that Caliber checked short tunnel.
He's
It's an
he's
E-tank.
crossed it.
It's an E-tank, anyways.
Calibur's gone by
Rip.
it twice. One when he came from Friary Shores to get or from Warrior Shrine Tunnel. But he crossed short tunnel to go back, and I believe he did see it.
All right, Fendrana Canyon. I. What is
That
that?
Looks like flamethrower. It is flamethrower.
It is
Nice.
flamethrower. Yay!
Excellent. Round of applause.
Round of applause. Lift up your drinks, everybody. Cheers to Kalibur for.
Cheers. I'm drinking orange juice.
Hmm.
How's that sour of yours?
Oh, it's good.
What
It's really good.
What bourbon are you using?
I remember it's the premix out of the can. I think did I tell
Oh.
you about that?
That sounds like a Canadian thing because I don't think we have those here.
Yeah, probably.
Another
yeah.
E-Tank. Dude, they're all like early game.
Yeah, made with passion in Canada.
Very nice.
Toronto. Very delicious.
Ooh, nice. I had a Mexican Coke bottle earlier today.
Nice.
Captain.
What do we have here? It's another missile. Hey, Sasquatch is heading into Fendrana. Where was Spiderball again? That was Root Cave.
Spiderball was in
so
Arbor Chamber.
Yeah, Spiderball's in Arbor Chamber. Grapple Beam was right nearby. So Sasquatch is probably about to pick up that grapple beam, and then hopefully he thinks of Root Cave and Arbor Chamber to go get that Spiderball.
So I'm gonna say this straight up. I'm gonna be concerned if Kalibur finds thermal visor in here. Also, what's up, DMats? Yeah, there's some neat stuff you can do in this game.
Oh yeah.
It blows a lot of people's minds. It blew my mind when I first saw this game being broken in half. And you might think, oh, well, Prime 2, it's the sequel, right? So they clearly patched stuff, and they did, but
Yeah, the way
they
I
opened up some
discovered
new stuff.
yeah, the way I discovered Prime Rando was through a string of events. I first played Link to the Past Rando, then I was watching someone's stream, and I found out that Ocarina of Time Rando was a thing. And then I needed a map tracker because I'm bad. Then I discovered Emo Tracker, and then I saw all the other packs, and I was like, there's a Metroid Prime pack. There's a Prime Rando. And here we are.
There you go.
What is it? This like almost 2 years later I've been playing Prime Rando?
I mean, thanks to Prime Rando, you and I have actually met in person.
Yes. We did. 'Twas good, and I hope Calathon is live again this year.
I do too. I'm not confident, but we'll see. I actually don't know anything.
Z
Like,
got
it hasn't been
through
talked about
Super
yet.
Metroid Rando. Nice.
SM Rando's nice. I first got into Randomizers period through Link to the Past, which forced me to be like, you know what, like I'm gonna beat this game so I can enjoy it vanilla, and then I'm gonna play through Randomizers of it, and then I found out about Super Metroid Rando, and then
Oh yeah.
well, actually
Wow.
no, my first Randomizer was Metroid Prime, but it was like it wasn't in the state it is today, where it had like a logic and a metagame behind it and everything. It was more just for fun.
Now, Kalibur
Which it still can be.
Yeah, Kalibur just destroyed Observatory scan dashes. Like, holy.
That dash is not. I mean, it's not hard. It's definitely like an obstacle for beginners who are like new to dashing and needing to. It's a more precise dash.
Yeah, I find the first dash
failed
to
it
be easier,
constantly.
and then the second one, I failed the second dash more often. So what Kalibur is doing here is if you don't go too far out of the doorway, and you can jump over the trigger for the fight in the control tower, and you can skip the fight. It actually works both ways. You can skip the fight going both directions.
Fired a little bit to the right. That hitbox extends more to the left. Some VOD review for Kalibur.
Wow, I thought Kalibur was aiming a little low, but that's a solid hit.
You can aim kind of low there.
Yeah, I usually aim a little bit higher myself. Let's see.
I think it's more of the lenience is more on like how far left you shoot.
Man, we've had a bit of a stall in terms of progression.
Hey, I'm just noting that Sasquatch is in Fendrana.
Yes.
You get a bunch of time back not having to fight Flogger, if I recall. Although he does not have Spider Ball, that could factor in. But didn't Kalibur go to Ice Ruins East?
Yeah, Kalibur, yeah, went through to...
I don't think he
they
found. Oh
played...
no, he found. That's right. He found grapple on the
I
lower
don't know,
part,
I
and
don't know if
then that was
Sasquatch
a
hasn't been there
TBH.
yet.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'd have to remind myself. Shout out to
Metroid,
this
this...
cutscene, which after this round, hopefully, you'll never see again in a randomizer. It's
Good.
been deactivated in a new version of the Rando.
Yeah, I was wondering what that meant, and then I
Oh,
came across the cutscene in my save, and I was
Sasquatch. I'm
like,
not sure what Sasquatch's thought process is.
main tier this one in Wind Waker. Oh, and you want to get... Yes,
I
Mob,
need to
do
try out
so.
Wind Waker Rando. I just need
Dude,
time to play it. So I heard it's a
you
long but
do.
really good Rando.
Dude, I'll do one with you.
Like
My-
quad
my-
one, that'd be fun.
My first ever Wind Waker rando was I did it as a follower goal, and I did it actually co-op with Mop himself.
Oh, nice.
Got a few on my own. Yeah, they're...
Nothing in research court. So he's gonna have to backtrack. That means the ice beam is Oh, you know what? Ice beam's probably in training chamber access.
Oh, lordy. Probably right. Oh yeah, Sasquatch is really committed to the meme. Hey!
That or
Round of
boost ball
applause for
leading to
Sasquatch.
nice. Excellent.
Oh yeah, Mop is just saying. I don't know if you saw in chat that you can really like tweak your settings. So instead of 450 checks in Wind Waker Rando, you can do
There's
like maybe
so many checks in
140.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, you can really tone it down, so you only have to do like 140 checks.
Does Wind Waker have like the most item checks possible out of all of them? I know Twilight Princess has a lot of stuff available. TP would be cool, but it's such a long game.
All right, unfortunately, Kalibur missed the skip on the way back, so he's going to have to do the fight, which is
Yeah,
fine. He's got
unfortunate.
Plasma Beam.
So Sasquatch is actually not
Reverse control
going to
tower
labs
is
yet.
impossible. Reverse control tower is actually not impossible. I do it literally all the time. I do it pretty frequently. Well, if I have to.
So this is going to work out. Sasquatch will get his grapple here.
Ah, yes. Then Captain brings up another good point about Wind Waker Rando. You can turn on. Sorry, I know, chat, speed gaming, everybody. Sorry, I know I'm getting like sidetracked talking about other randos here, but you can turn on a thing in the Wind Waker Rando called race mode, which means, and you can. I usually like to start with 4 of the Triforce shards, and then if you, by the way, Sasquatch gets grapple beam.
There you go.
And you turn on something called race mode, which guarantees that 4 out of the 6 dungeon bosses will have a Triforce shard on the boss.
Oh.
And the other 2 dungeons will have complete garbage in them. You don't even have to go there.
So I just realized, I wonder if Sasquatch is playing with the map tracker, because if he is, he doesn't have Spider Ball, so he actually doesn't have logical access yet to labs. But he's climbing. Oh, I don't think he's gone to... Well, he's going this way. Okay, yeah, I guess he is going to labs after all.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That grapple will help him a lot, considering that we know that the next progressions are going to have to be in... Well, actually, no, not necessarily. It could be... it'll be either in... across Magma Pool, or it'll be in late Magmore, and by that I mean basically workstation.
Oh yeah.
No thermal visor yet, so Thardus is
Spider-
not in play yet.
Mop is asking where Spider Ball was. Spider Ball
Was an Arbor Chamber.
was an Arbor Chamber. Yeah. So yeah, chat was just trying to figure out why Labs is out of logic without Spider, and then yeah, you need either Spider or Boost to do the puzzle and get up the normal way, and Spider to just roll up the track on the wall there. Or stand.
So yeah, technically this is a risk for going into labs without Ice Beam, because you have to backtrack all the way back out if you don't find Ice Beam in here. But I do think that with Plasma and Wave Beam, it generally is a good idea. Especially if you've already exhausted your Chozo checks, to just come and do labs.
Or you just
Because
find
you get Ice Beam
in
there, and then you can just go to play Vendrana.
Or you just find Ice Research Core. Oh yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shoutouts to yesterday. I believe it was yesterday or the day before.
Shoutouts to today. That's where I had it in my race with
Oh
Tokap.
my god.
Yeah. Which is really handy because it just lets you exit out the back.
Labs is like a love-hate relationship. You don't want it to be required, but if you make that gamble and it ends up being required, you're glad you went that way.
Yeah, the labs backtrack is awful. Yeah, it is.
Like basically 4 Ice Beam.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why with the labs I had to save in the courtyard, and you can just do basically a save and then like quit and reload your game and skip.
Actually, that's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, that's something I considered doing, and then just never ever save warp.
All right, Sasquatch poking his way through labs.
It is a good idea though, considering there's a save station right there in courtyard.
Oh yeah. Kalibur is back into Magmore. Looks like he's going to possibly head deeper. Just blew up shore tunnel for the lulz.
Okay, so he has a gamble on his hands. He can go for workstation and see if it has something. Or he goes straight to Chozo.
So we'll see shortly here.
He's going to Chozo.
He's going straight to Chozo, yeah, because the workstation is one check. That's still got like a long ways to get to, and yeah, I think Calibur's making a good call.
Statistically, this is the right play.
Workstation in logic without thermal.
I mean, just think about it. Ice Beam in Magmore Workstation is just garbage.
No, Captain. Skipping power conduits without thermal visor is not a logical thing in the tournament.
It is an option you can turn on for those that are new to this, but it is not used for the tournament.
Oh yeah, there's the thing about the thermal visor is that power conduits, if you know where to shoot them, you can shoot them. You don't need thermal to shoot them just to see them. So thermal is not needed for literally anything unless you want it for essence. And then X-ray visor, invisible platforms, like we found out earlier in Root Cave, you can just shoot platforms to see them. So it's required for literally nothing except for Omega Pirate.
Yeah, Omega Pirate is the only hard requirement for X-ray visor. He cannot be damaged without you actually having X-ray visor turned on. If you have combat visor and you you shoot him, it just does nothing. He can be like affected by the knockback, but it just does no damage.
Oh man, if only we could remove that requirement somehow.
I mean, if there's a way to skip it in any percent, that would it actually wouldn't save that much time because you would need to go to where X-ray visor is, get an artifact, and then fight OP anyways for Phazon suit.
Oh. Alright, looks like Sasquatch is resetting his game after Observatory.
I don't know if he's saved.
God, I hope he's saved.
He's probably not comfortable doing the dashes, which makes sense. I mean, again, when I was first starting learning the tricks, I could not do that dash to save my life. I was awful with my dashes. Here we go.
All right, Mangpool.
And it is Ice Beam.
Wow. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try.
So that's an interesting case where a sequence break like that has decided a tournament match. I believe it was Weakest Link 64 against I forget who, but it was during the last tournament, and I believe it was a beam that was there.
I said Calibur's doing some thinking.
Okay, so Sasquatch just saved, so he's
Oh yeah, I think Sasquatch saved in Courtyard.
Okay, nice.
This is a very smart move. Alright, he's piecing out. We'll see where Sasquatch goes.
I mean, for what it's worth, Tataka, they're mentioning how, like, kind of sad there's no workaround for X-Ray and OP. I mean, this kind of goes to show like the attention to detail Retro Studios staff made with both Echoes and Prime.
Attention to detail, he
They did
says.
some. They made their checks a little stringent at least, except for Yumo's slight suit. But I mean that works out. That's actually a check I'm glad they kept simple.
Infinite speed out of bounds. There's so much out of bounds in Echoes. Oh, Kalibur's going for
Dynamo Spider for track. That's possible.
I could have. What could that have? I have Boost Ball maybe.
It could have a suit. It could have Boost Ball. It could have a visor. Likely Boost Ball if it's required. Ice Spreader.
Or
nice.
Ice Spreader. Which is it's good. Ice Spreader is good to have for Exo. And Prime 2. Hold.
An Ice Beam could have been there too. It's not necessarily like guaranteed to be blocked by a Wave Beam. I just forgot that check was available.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out of this check in short tunnel there when you're doing randos too, because if you fall down there without space jump, unless you know the tricks to get out, that is also a soft lock.
Yeah, but these settings though, it's not an issue. You'll never find space jump in there.
Ice Beam to Ice Spreader. What about Prime 3? We don't like to talk about corruption here. Corruption is like the black sheep of the family.
It's a fun game. There's been interested. There are people interested in if there's a potential rando for it. There's not. I think one could potentially be made, but there's just no motivation to work on one.
Oh, like how would that even work? Like you'd have to make the entire game like open world from the start.
That is possible. You can patch the game to make all the. I believe you can patch the game to skip to be in the post-Norian state and. Well, okay, post-Norian I don't know, but it can be patched so that all the landing sites are available from the start.
Kalibur, yeah, finally checking Furnace, seeing the garbage.
Would need Boost Ball anyways, so it's one of those more complex checks. Yeah, good idea putting off all the others to now. Because now Kalibur has all the beams, so...
Get all the checks. Ah, yes. Standable terrain.
And routing-wise, this works out because Kalibur can go straight into mines through Great Tree Hall if he does the bar skip.
And skipping up here without using Spider Ball is actually a in-logic trick for the tournament.
Yeah, that jump actually is not very hard.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
The collision's a little bit narrow, but yeah, it's worth it.
Right now, Kalibur has to fight the ghosts because Kalibur could shoot the shields or the bomb slips to activate them, but the statue hands that throw you around won't activate.
From Sasquatch.
Alright, Sasquatch is about to get Spider Ball. Out of logic. Spider Ball is out of logic.
It is, but still worth going for.
Oh yeah, of course, for sure.
Oh, he barely doesn't make it. That's fine. He's on the upper. He's on the upper platform still. So. Oh, he landed on one of the invisible platforms. I think. That's crazy. Or he landed on the Bloodflower platform. Nice. Spider Ball is his.
Sasquatch gets Spider Ball.
So with these settings, that was, I believe, a frame perfect bomb that Kalibur just did. I'm pretty sure that is a frame perfect bomb.
Just do a trilogy rando. I want to kill Quadrax
that is
with Nova Beam. Wow. Okay. That now he could go into mines from this side, but he could also go through friggin' no thermal.
Frigate's a great idea though. Like
yeah,
totally.
You don't need thermal. Like we were discussing earlier, you don't need thermal if you know where the power conduits are.
I am a little unsure what Sasquatch is doing. Oh, he's just going for the item now. Smart.
Like but it's just an E-tank.
Out goes being a mid-game logic item.
Imagine. He's shooting at it. He's a little upset.
I don't blame you at all. I'm so sorry, Sasquatch. Did he check Elder Chamber too?
I don't.
Or he might be deactivating the force field first, because those stay deactivated after he hits the plasma bomb slot. And then he'd have to reload the room to reset the statue.
You can climb the statue. No, he's actually like kind of slope jumping off of part of it.
Yeah, it's a slope jump.
And you stay locked on the ghost without X-ray, because they briefly turn visible sometimes. That is how.
You can stun lock the ghosts too, so that they don't disappear.
That too.
That's how you kill them quicker without X-ray.
All right, now we're getting our
Not forgetting his
check.
other check here. This could be a huge troll sometimes. I've had wave beam on Elder Chamber before.
What? No way. Just anything. Man. Well, literally Sasquatch is heading in the exact same direction. He's got Spider Ball.
So after this, he's almost done with Chozo checks. He just has like Sun Chamber left, and that's it.
And no one wants to go back for Sun Chamber Ghosts.
I do, because I'm watching and I like the player suffering. I mean, I'm sorry.
Wow.
And there's Thermal Visor.
We have Thermal Visor locked behind Ice Beam. We still gotta wonder where X-Ray Visor is, because, I mean, logically...
Oh, I thought we found X-Ray, my bad. We haven't, that's right.
We haven't even seen it, yeah, because it logically locks.
You are correct.
Spider Ball?
It locks Spider Ball, and it locks, what else?
Anything? I don't think we've had anything
It locks,
Spider Lock yet.
Grapple Beam. No, wait, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. No, wait, it does.
No, Grapple Beam was obtainable. You just go to Fendrana.
Oh, wait, Plasma. Right, I'm
open.
sorry.
Yeah, Plasma Beam. Yeah, so definitely...
I was confusing Plasma with the Arbor Chamber door, period. I'm sorry.
So any checks that are Spider Locked, which... So yeah, anything Spider Locked is locked behind X-Ray as
I'm
well.
considering removing the X-Ray requirement on that particular jump. Like,
This
you can
one
see
right
the
here?
platform.
Yeah. Thermal Gravity, X-Ray, and Biohazard. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's in logic. That might actually be where it is too.
All right, Kalibur is not gonna play around with bar skip.
So something makes me think that boost is in like upper mines.
All right, Sasquatch
Yeah,
is.
cracking logic is always hard. I always advise doing like sweeps of checks. Like, don't try to leave an item behind unless you think the risk is low that and worth it to leave behind. Like saying, you know, skipping Flagra when you have a lot of items. Okay, this save station save could be smart for a save warp later on. I think I've done like that kind of thing where it worked out like once.
Oh, yeah.
Although if he's going to go through Frigate to go to mines, I don't know. I guess the only thing that would make more sense is going back here and then going back through Overgrown Cavern again to do Fendrana stuff. To go back through Magmore.
Yeah, Lane. It's yes, you can see the rain on the platform, but it's still technically invisible, hence the X-ray requirement. Even before Sun Chamber.
Careful, PJ. That's happened already this tournament. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that was last
tournament too.
That was last tournament. That happened to Moth. I remember watching that. I think I was commentating or was in my race against him. Alright, Kalibur might just do Frigate. Now he's got Thermal.
My condolences, Comzeke.
Oh, maybe not. Not going to Frigate. Mop, we're referring to the time where you had last tournament. I think it was in my race against you where you had Phazon suit on Sun Chamber.
I think Kalibur might be factoring in just Fendrana checks along with going through mines, and I think that makes sense. If you wanted to just go straight up go through mines, I think it would have just gone to the other elevator. So I think this is like clearing out a potential workstation check.
I think it was
and
okay.
then potentially doing Fendrana first.
All right, it might not have been our race, Ma, but it definitely happened to you. I remember.
It looks like he's going for Tower of Light, maybe?
It's a good idea.
I'm not sure why he's going this way. I would assume Tower of Light, because that's like all he has
Yeah,
left.
because the lack of going to Tower of Light screwed me in my race earlier today.
And that was a go mode item in a race earlier today.
Go mode Plasma Beam. And while Sasquatch is playing around with the Flukester, following the slots from the outside. Solid. Oh, he missed.
So this is smart. Kalibur's going to sacrifice a little bit of time here, but backtracking here is a bigger punishment if this ends up being required. Also, this item here, there's 3 checks that you can take care of right away.
Wait,
and all he needs is a boost ball.
Yeah, wait, Animal Terrain isn't factored in, so
that looked like a
visor.
visor.
Boost ball.
I could have sworn I saw X-ray there.
Yeah, anything in Tower of Light is boost lock, because Animal Terrain is not in logic.
I briefly saw through the hole and it looked like a visor, but I could be wrong. Could have been E-Tank too.
I mean, if it looked like a visor, I feel like Kalibur would.
Oh, he has gravity too. Even though gravity is actually not required for this, there is a trick you can do, and it is enabled in this logic or in this in these settings.
Yeah, in the tournament settings, indeed.
Tower of Light can sometimes troll. It's the reason why there are 8 missiles total as part of the main item pool, so that for no tricks, this room is considered. Good dash from Kalibur, playing it safe, making sure his inputs are good to go.
Flogger dead a second time, just missiles all around.
What a bust.
It may have... Yeah, I think it was. He's going back. No, it's an E-Tank.
Okay, so I was right with the color. It just wasn't a visor.
Did go back for it.
They need, Nightwolf, they need phase on suit. And, but where that phase on suit is, depends on where,
yeah,
they might need super missiles.
Phase on suit, potentially boost ball, potentially supers.
Yeah. You can technically skip boost ball, but for lower mines, they would need boost ball to get out, or X-ray to go all the way through and defeat Omega Pirate. That's also right. We don't know if it's the phase-on elite or if it's the spinner. You can technically do the spinner without boost ball. It's an easy spinner skip, but it takes forever.
Definitely not in logic either.
I think an early randomizer seed I had boost ball there in the top part of the room, and it was just
This is phase on in Sun Chamber. Kalibur could be in trouble. Oh yeah, Kalibur. See, Kalibur went to Sun Chamber.
Well, he doesn't have a choice though.
Kalibur went to Sun Chamber before he had Spider Ball. Sasquatch is here with Spider Ball, so he's able to do the Ghost Fight. So we'll get to see, I guess.
Technically, isn't. It would just be a really bad seed. But I mean, I'm being a nitpicky, actually guy right now. So.
I guess we'll see what this Ghost Fight has to offer. If it's progression, Kalibur could be in trouble.
That is a that's a completely reasonable observation too.
Really bad seed. Do we have a name for those? Yes, we do.
Called Metroid Prime Randomizer. I'm sorry.
I'm Bash Prime. This is my rando.
I'm Bash. I'm not DCR. Oh, just a missile.
What did Kalibur just do? I didn't know you could stand on the wall right there.
Yeah. The left wall is like the easier spot. Like the left wall and the R jump I find to be probably the easiest strat to do.
Oh, I don't go this way unless I have gravity or spider to either jump out of the lava or do the normal way.
Interesting quirk with this room. You can stay locked onto the puffer and then just do a dash off of it in the next room. I think normally you should lock on.
Kalibur can also check the vanilla plasma beam location here.
Mm-hmm. This won't have boost ball, but it could have phase on suit.
Oh, no,
never mind. He's just.
He doesn't have boost. How could he even?
I think he was. Oh yeah, he'd have to do spinner skip.
I don't think. in a tournament, probably not a good idea to go for. Double missile stun chamber, exactly.
All right, will this be a troll? Will this actually have something? No. Workstation is dead. Okay, yeah. So looks like I was accurate.
Kalibur. Kalibur's
going
going
to
to clear out.
Findrana.
Clear out Findrana.
And he's got grapple beam. He's got gravity suit. Everything in Findrana's in logic.
Yeah, power bombs, plasma beam. It's good.
Including a particular friend.
Phazon on
He's
Thardus,
got a little buddy above
hopefully.
him next door.
Why would you, Interslice, why would you want Phazon suit on Thardus? It's happened before, and it's been like my last check, and I've 100% of the seed and then found Phazon suit on Thardus. It's not great.
I'll have you know, Sal, that I did my first Prime 1 randomizer on stream in like months, and of all the seeds I could have gotten, it was a Plasma on Thardus seed.
Oh my god.
And as soon as I 100% cleared the rest of the seed, I just turned off the game.
Oh, definitely getting the side cave check. Probably not going to see the Thardus fight, though.
Sasquatch doing a good job keeping on top of his locations. Can be easy to miss stuff, so, and lose track.
Is Kalibur going to fight Thardus? He is.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
taking the risk. Well, Sasquatch got himself Ice Spreader from Dynamo.
So Sasquatch could be in either a good or bad position here. He doesn't have Gravity Suit. Gravity Suit may not be required, but
So far it's not.
he's gained some potential time that, you know, we'll see what happens. But you know, Kalibur did full clear most of Chozo, and Sasquatch has a chance to skip stuff, but we'll see.
Want some chance here. With the Chinese power bombs and trilogy, they added rubble in front of the ice beam door. Oh yeah, what door is it that's like locked for no reason until you have grapple beam?
That's plasma processing. In PAL, they added Bedesium rubble to the door, and then in Player's Choice, they just made it locked until you physically got grapple beam.
Kalibur is destroying Thardus right now.
It's weird, that patch was added to Player's Choice, but I believe Prime Wii was based on the JP PAL changes. Because you could do a lot of the same stuff that PAL can, except for dashing. Alright, so Sasquatch is gonna most likely get Gravity Suit here. And Thermal. Unless Kalibur's maybe making the play that, okay, well, Thermal, I got Thermal, so maybe Thardus, maybe it'll be that one Thardus gamble that works out. Or it could just be Mines access through. I mean, technically they would have already had Mines access because of Spider Ball and Power Bombs, so.
Oh yeah, and a very aggressive approach to Thardus.
Bye-bye.
And
Goodbye,
let's
Thardus.
see if it was worth it. Ding.
Here we go. Here we go. Wow, dude.
Ball on Thardus. Wow.
That may not be required.
If it's not required, Kalibur is gonna shoot himself in the foot.
Oh my god. It's been so long since I've seen Boost Ball on Thardus. Like at least a year since I've seen Boost Ball. Wow.
Oh, yes, Kalibur showing off a actually logical trick there. But
I think Kalibur just remembered he had Spider Ball.
He tried it and then failed. And he's like, oh, yeah, Spider
Unbelievable.
Ball. Alright, we have an E-tank
Dude, he has like
here.
10 E-tanks now. He's gonna have 10 E-tanks and full damage reduction, like the 50%. He's gonna have like 3/4 of his health left by the time he's done with Essence. And that's if he like plays it super unsafe too.
Yeah. Took out, but yeah, really glad that me and you got the one good seed of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it was even knowing now where Plasma Beam was makes it even more of a good seed. Now where I went to look for it was not good. What is
I did
that?
not notice the item. That looks like a beam combo
Something dark.
or a suit.
It's Wavebuster.
That is Wavebuster.
Hey, we can kill Flogger now.
Yeah, he can go back. Kill it again. Now, question is, where's Light Suit?
Where's the light suit?
Chozo bowling for Sasquatch. He's gonna get his gravity suit here.
And shooting at it a little bit. Yes, you can. I don't think it would be in logic for this
Nice grapple dash.
with these settings, but you can actually get up here though. Grapple fully in logic. That's a missile. Great. Yeah, these are some of the checks I almost did.
That's a
then
bad
I
spot for
didn't,
Phase Suit.
because I knew grapple was plasma locked, so I knew plasma couldn't be up here because this is grapple locked. I was able to walk on by.
Okay, chat. How many of you think that Kalibur is gonna find every single E-tank by the time that he's done? Or sorry, he's gonna get every single E-tank. And how many of you think he's gonna have 12 or 13? So he has 11 right now. How many of you think, or how about this? Since I'm already screwing up this question, just type in the number of E-tanks you think you'll have. 11, 12, 13, 14.
28, because he's gonna find all the ones in Echoes too.
He's gonna find the ones in Sasquatch's. He's gonna go into Sasquatch's game. It's gonna become Randomizer Blackout.
Yeah.
It's like anti-multi-world.
Yeah, most of the chat is saying 13. 5. Inner Slice, he's already got 10. You can't say 5. Okay, Zeke is guessing Super is in Processing Center access.
Ooh. I'm thinking Super is either in there or in Phazon Mining Tunnel, and he's gonna get Phazon Suit somewhere.
I mean,
they don't need Supers, potentially.
Yeah, I don't remember where the 3 artifacts because they all
actually
both of them have the same artifacts. Don't remember.
You know, I got some faith in this seed. I'm gonna say Phazon Suit and okay, so I could be mean or I could be really mean. Supers locking Phazon Suit in either MQB, Biohazard Containment, or Research Lab Hydra.
Oh my god.
I hope he has to go into lower mines to go get Supers.
Dip out
And then has to go all the way back to Vendrana. Because regardless of where he goes, Research Lab Hydra is not a straight... Well, actually, no, that's a lie. He could go straight there from now that he's killed TARDIS. This is the theory crafting I live for. It's great.
So many
also
more
not
ways to
enunciating
make
my
it
speech.
Bad than good.
Central Dynamo for Phazon Suit. That's a pretty reasonable guess, actually.
Ah, yes. As chat reminds me, Frigate Crash Site Elite Research and Storage Depot A. The other 3 artifacts. Alright, Cabin says Central Dynamo for Phazon Suit, which is
I'm gonna give Sasquatch a lot of credit here. He is keeping up pretty well for being a new player and for playing against someone of Kalibur's caliber.
Yeah, I see.
I'm really glad I got to make that fun. Don't even at me. So even though Kalibur has like a million power bombs, that power bomb's guaranteed. It's worth doing. It'll give him either a free check or just lets him go out of Phazon Processing Center for free. We could see the, I bet you he's going to do the PCA check too. He's got plenty of health. He can go shoot the plasma door and just see what's on the other side.
Yeah, I would too if I had that much health. Yeah, aw, almost elevator sink. I know, right?
Yeah, Sasquatch, I do hope you continue playing this. Like, I think you show a lot of promise as a player, and I know it's pretty daunting for newer players. I mean, I'm also assuming that, like, Sasquatch is brand new. He may have done other randomizers before, and I just don't know. But, I mean, hey, credit where credit is due. And Kalibur's been routing this quite well, too, so...
He saves
Please,
a missile.
if you haven't already,
I'd,
follow our runners.
OP could have supers, though.
Oh, man, I didn't even check Kalibur's screen. What was
That
there?
was a missile.
Was it shiny, though?
No.
I can't wait
Imagine
for
if it
one
was.
of these seeds to have a shiny missile from a cutscene, like on OP or something, and then you just can't see it, period. Oh my god, he's going
Oh,
bar skip.
Sasquatch is doing bar skip. This is hard. Because the slope's pushing you in different directions. You have to try to center
He's
yourself.
definitely... I think he's done bar skip before, like, clearly. He's getting close. Like, he's getting the same attempts that I would.
Yeah, I used to go for this, but I don't
Oh, there it
get
is. There's phase on 2. That
shit.
is go mode for Kalibur. Sasquatch making the 100% correct play here. Just bar skip as usual.
He's laying the second bomb too early. Way too early that time.
I think the positioning also matters too. Aw. I'm sorry, Sasquatch.
Dang, this could have been complete garbage.
Okay, so he's got Elite Research, he's got Storage Depot A, and he has, oh god, what else?
Kalibur fell down. Yeah, Elite Research, Storage Depot A, he's heading in
Why
the
are we
right
saving that for
direction.
last? You know what? Yeah, like, it really doesn't matter, like, whether or not you go to freaking crash site earlier or not. Like, you're always going to be next to a landing site in the end, so...
Ah, yes, this wall, if you boost against it repeatedly in the right spot...
What's up, Calvin?
Wait for it. Damn,
Oh,
that
he
happened.
actually made it through. Nice. Uh-oh. He's getting bullied a little bit. Oh! There we go. Yep. This is the correct move right here. Just do this first. Get this out of the way.
He did have X-ray. He could see through the wall, but
Not this time.
we
Oh my
don't.
god, what if face on Elite had X-ray? I guess we'll find out in the credits, or if he just somehow finds it on the way. Okay, yeah, where is that X-ray visor?
Oh, could be on the phase on Elite down there. See if Kalibur decides to go for it.
You know what's extra trolly about mines? Boost Ball can be on phase on Elite in this room.
Yeah. I've had Plasma Beam be on phase on Elite before.
Me too.
It was Goma. It was my
I've had
Goma
maybe
item, too.
2 times that Plasma's been there total, but yeah.
Oh, night Stardust required. Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Stardust. Oh, Slugman's got a good point. Stardust was required.
Oh my god. 2.2.2 having its swan song. Oh my
His
gosh.
seed
Digorath,
rock.
thank you so much for generating this seed for this race. I'm actually really happy this race got to happen with this seed. This seed is awesome. God, I love Prime Rando so much. This and Echo's Rando are just cream of the crop for me.
That's the good thing about Rando. Like, it breathes new life and literally endless fun.
Yeah, you can suffer as much as you want too. If you like Prime Rando, I do recommend Echoes Rando. If you've seen my streams, then you know why I like Echoes Rando as much as I do now.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Sal streams too. Digglerath streams. Like Calibur's done a few seeds too.
Echoes is like Prime squared.
And
What?
Echoes has multi-world.
Prime Echoes combo rando. Yeah, that I don't know if that would really work.
There are far too many technical hurdles for that to be feasible.
Oh, so he means in like complexity. Echoes is like Prime squared with stuff you have to remember and whatever.
Yeah, there we go. Wave bust time. It does have that good DPS. Does let's see here.
Sasquatch is getting his Chozo checks, finding all the missiles. Alright, well,
I'll refresh my feed. I accidentally paused it.
He didn't miss anything. Calibur's just getting the artifact now. Sasquatch is in Tower of Light. Sees that it's a missile, and he's gonna piece right out.
Alright.
Alright, that's 5 artifacts for Kalibur. Still no idea
wonder
where
if-
X-Ray is.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter now. Calibur's just gonna go for, I wonder if he's gonna check this. Oh, he hasn't deactivated. Oh, wait, yeah, he did. Never mind. He came
And
forward.
the thing about, like, even in, like, Metroid Prime Essence, you don't need either visor, because they'll, like, change eventually back to normal vision, but they're just nice to have. Did Kalibur check main quarry? He might be completely skipping it.
No, he didn't need to, because he was in go mode by then. He went through, remember, he came in through Magmore, so main quarry would have been after Phazon Suit. But given that he decided to go do Upper Mines first,
Oh yeah.
that would have been on the way for him if he hadn't found Phazon.
What was locked behind Spider? I don't think anything's been locked behind Spider yet.
Boost Ball was. Technically, Mines access to through Magmore.
And yes, he has Boost Ball and technically an artifact. What Kalibur is doing, he's gonna head up this way. Just gonna go ahead and deactivate the bars there. Take a Talon that shows the elevator.
Spider would have been locked by
elevator, and then end up at the top of Frigate Crash site. Grab the artifact.
Yes, that's funny. Boost and Spider are both locked by X-Ray, which means well, that's what I mean.
I wonder where it is.
I'm tired.
Well, I'm gonna find out where it is when we hit the credits, but.
Yep.
I'm really curious. I feel... Where could it even be? Because all the Magmore checks have been looked at. I think all the Chozo checks have been looked at. I don't know. Let's see.
I'm gonna say Research Lab Hydra.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say Biohazard.
Then where are super missiles?
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, again, we'll find out when the credits go down. X-ray and overgrown cavern. Oh, it can absolutely be there. Be here.
He's already went through it. It was a missile.
Oh yeah. Last artifact Zeke is Frigate Crash site, so
yeah, he's on his way there right now.
On the way.
It's crazy how that worked out. I think he had a feeling that since he knew he was gonna have to go to mines for artifacts, that it would just. Good job,
Trolled by the Aero Pirates.
There we go.
Artifact numero 6. Kalibur is in full go mode. Ah, yes, Sasquatch does have thermal in it.
Doing the
That's correct.
sanity check, he has all 6. 8 Sky Temple keys have been returned. You must return 1 more.
Oh my gosh, it's literally the worst thing ever. It's never happened to me.
It hasn't happened to me yet.
I hope it happens. I hope it doesn't happen to anybody. No,
Caleb, there are
there's
6 in the randomizer. You can
yeah.
you can choose anywhere between 0 and 12. For the tournament settings, 6 is used.
And in the, if I'm not mistaken, in the newest Rando version, you can actually opt to skip impact craters. So after you
Can now,
kill
so
Ridley,
defeating Ridley.
and you step in that portal, and it's game's over.
Yep.
Which yeah, I don't
And
know,
that
I
particular
might...
warp can be on any of the elevators technically in the patcher, but the randomizer currently does not make that possible. It doesn't change that warp in particular.
Wait, so you're saying that a random elevator could just take you to the credits?
If it was, yeah, the patcher can shuffle that warp, so that could be on one of the elevators.
That's hilarious.
So like it counts the portal, the bidirectional portal as a.
All right, are we gonna see flyby skip? We are
No.
not. Unfortunate. Isn't flyby skip frame perfect?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you have to
It's
hit
frame
really...
perfect, and there's no real. There's kind of a visual cue, but it's not reliable.
Yeah, if you blast Ridley on just the right spot there, he will skip this phase where he flies around the arena and bombs.
I think it's like the
you.
frame where he like begins the flyby phase. It just doesn't happen. He just goes back down and flies up.
And
You could immediately do this fly up instead of like wasting 20 seconds or so.
And just like Flogger and Wavebuster, because of how Ridley is coded, he is weak to boost ball.
I think Kalibur almost forgot he didn't first ball.
You boost into him, and look at his health. His health went bye-bye.
Unfortunately, ground phase does not take boost ball damage. Otherwise, Ridley would just die. But yeah, it's one of my favorite skips.
Credits warped, locked by Flamethrower. Oh my god, can you imagine if
Oh my god.
you find Flamethrower, you pick it up and warps it at the credits? That'd be nuts.
Well, there is a way that flamethrower can be required in the seed. That's if it's on Artifact Temple.
I think the most meme, like the memeiest spot I've ever found Flamethrower was on Zoid. Literally cannot
That's
leave
great.
the room without picking it up. And the thing shoots fire at you during the whole battle. Just hilarious.
If there's ever ROM hacks for Prime, or even that, just like once if I ever do a Plando, I'm gonna put flamethrower on Zoid.
Ridley is down. Sasquatch is entering mines from the back. Now Ridley is down, hit by lasers. I guess Ridley's dead, and we're never gonna see him again in any other game in the trilogy.
Eh. He's kind of cool. You know what always throws me into a loop about his character design, but it's like it's so characteristically Ridley that like if it ever changed, I think the internet would be in an uproar. His double jointed neck.
We are now rid of him.
Oh,
Zeke,
no.
what are you doing? Don't do that. Alright, climbing the impact crater. You can skip a lot of platforming by just doing this. Oh,
He's gonna need to kill this Metroid. It's too close.
I almost got wrecked. Like in Metroids, like I got up here, I got up there fine, but crossing the platforms, they came so close.
What Kalibur was trying to do was slope jump onto the vines, and then you can just basically skip like half the platforming in this room.
Yeah,
Because this other Metroid's so close, it's just an annoyance.
Yeah, especially if you're up at like the upper, like the last platforms, and one of those things bonks, it will knock you all the way down to the bottom, and you will rage.
I have a feeling Kalibur just needs to de-rest that particular jump. With practice, it just becomes consistent, so... Oh, he misses the...
Oh, no.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Plenty of health,
I didn't know you could make that jump.
That Metroid was like right above his head.
I don't know how it didn't get him.
There's phase on 2 for Sasquatch.
Why are their teeth embedded in the walls? I don't know. All right. Oh, that was
That Metroid was close. I'm surprised it actually didn't latch onto him. He did go to at a bit of an angle.
All right, we got Sasquatch checking his artifact locations.
Yeah, short distances. If you like go kind of at an angle, like kind of perpendicular to where the Metroid's going, usually won't latch onto you. But Fissure Metroids also, I think they have bigger hitboxes, so
They're really hard to kill.
At least this isn't Power Trilogy where they're in phase on mines after you kill OP. In addition to being an impact crater. I think Sasquatch is going to be going for his 2 artifacts here. Potentially Boost Ball. If he thinks that
Jump
might be
there.
Yeah. It's on third, unfortunately. Okay, so Exoskeleton. It's the first of the 2 Metroid Prime fights. I call them phases, but they're just full-on fights. So, first subchamber is going to have 2 colors that it cycles between. Basically, it starts off, you have to do enough damage to it with Power Beam and with Wave Beam. Each, like, color is about, it has 220 health. And then the goal is to do enough damage where it gets sort of knocked back, then it changes tactics and uses a different beam weapon against you.
I just remembered, since Sasquatch is probably searching for Boost Ball for Elite Research. I have no idea it's on third.
Well, he doesn't necessarily know that Elite Research has is going to be the upper one, but I think he might have a feeling.
Oh man, Kalibur not even using flamethrower.
Yeah, come on, man. Orb. So in Sun Chipper 2, the second part of this fight, you see Exoskeleton can turn white now, so it adds the Ice Beam to its arsenal. So you have to defeat it with Ice Beam as well as Wave Beam power. The order it chooses the colors is random, so you can have a really good pattern and have a fast fight in particular.
Solid. Kalibur got the double ice spreader.
There are ways to sort of minimize the time loss, but you're still losing a good chunk of time. Just due to bad RNG if that happens. Alright, so Sun Chipper 3, that's Plasma Beam, so now you have to damage it enough with all 4 beams. And then at the start of Sun Chipper 3, it always does this Tractor Beam. Grapple Beam, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! Oh my goodness, Kalibur.
Hey, Kalibur.
He's doing the meme.
He's out of missiles, though.
Yeah.
Alright, Sasquatch is going for that Storage Depot A artifact right there. Dealing with some weird pirates.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have super missiles, so that would otherwise make this fight a lot faster with Power Beam. And actually, with Power Beam, the only thing that really kind of makes the fight slow is if you get Wave Beam first out of the possible patterns it chooses at the start of each phase. Yeah, Wave Beam is unfortunate because it's actually the weakest of all 4 beams when it's fully charged. Power Beam fully charged does 50 damage, Wave Beam does 40, Ice Beam does 60, and Plasma does 100. It does 100 and also burns Exo. Oh, actually, also that's misleading. Ice Beam, so there's kind of like a Pokemon thing, like a type weakness in Prime for some enemies. Because technically Metroid Prime is a Metroid, Retro programmed it to have a ice weakness. So Ice Beam actually does 1.5 times more damage. So it does 90 damage against Exo instead of 60.
Alright, Sasquatch picking up the 4th artifact.
So Subtrooper 4 is going to be the same as 3, but instead of it always having a set, like, it'll always stay in the same color and stuff, it basically decides to do whatever it wants. It has a lot more actions it can do at any given time. It can decide it's just going to charge at you like it would after every knockback. It can just change colors on a whim, which is the worst part of it. It's pretty nasty. It can just use the grapple beam on you for no reason.
Oh yeah, of course. Ah yes, the Phazon Elite.
Oh, there it is.
Sasquatch. Now the strat there is that like before you have to like start circling around the like Phazon Elite or like Elite Pirates, or even like Omega Pirate functions the same for part of the fight anyways. If you keep circling around it, it'll keep turning to try and look at you, so you can use that to gouge if it's like Sasquatch missed the circle, and I was gonna deal with that deflection hand. And he's dead. Solid. What was he on the Phazon Elite? Phazon Elite had X-ray. Oh my god.
You're kidding! X-ray. That's what I thought it was. Oh my god. I literally said, "What? Wow. It's gonna have X-ray here." You gotta be kidding me. What the?
Oh
heck?
my god. When Kalibur sees the credits, he's gonna.
That's unbelievable.
Kalibur's gonna be a little upset when he sees that in the credits.
Now, unfortunately for Sasquatch, that does mean that he needs Boost Ball. And I'm sorry,
and he knows, by now he knows it too.
I didn't make this seed, I swear. I would not want Boost to be on Darty.
Force double dip of mine.
Alright, Kalibur's done with Exo, and he got the Also, Exo can randomly speed up in Phase 4. That's another new action it can do in the final phase of this fight.
I wish it wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying when it happens. Oh well. Oh my god, Captain's right. It's a forced Mines double dip. Because you have to get X-Ray to go get Spider Ball. Come back and...
Get Boost Ball.
Get Boost Ball to come back.
Off of Thardus to come back, yeah. Oh my god.
Hashtag blame Diggle.
Wait, Boost Ball was only required for that one artifact.
Yes.
So that's a Diggle seed. No, Caleb. If you skip the cutscene, which you want to skip it fast, because if you skip it like too late, your screen will go white and stay white, and you're screwed. Which has happened to me a lot.
Kalibur doesn't have X-Ray, so just gonna try to hit Essence. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you skip the cutscene, like right off the bat, then there's no music, just ambient noise and stuff.
Yeah, they fixed it in Trilogy, I think.
From Kalibur.
That was one of the things they backported from Echoes.
What do you mean we missed double validation? He's mad now he doesn't have Boost Ball. Wait until Sasquatch sees where it is.
I'm still just amazed.
Wait, he opened with Flamethrower on Essence? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to burn his missiles because they're useless in this fight. Alright, so what you saw Kalibur do earlier is he's shooting once every like second or so. Basically what he's doing is he's interrupting Essence doing its attack animation. And after you hit Essence with Phazon Beam, it'll always start its attack animation immediately. And so you can use it to effectively have it go through its queue of attacks as fast as it possibly can until it lays another pool. So it's a way of just, I think there's a little bit of like luck involved with like how long it takes for Essence to move around and do its thing until it decides, I'm gonna lay another pool.
Oh yeah, you can also spot Essence with Scan Visor.
You can, but it's really annoying. It's a small little target, and when Essence moves around, the sound it plays is in the spot that it was in. It's not where it goes.
And the other thing is that if Essence is like if it's gonna lay down a pool but it's too close to its like discarded exoskeleton, then it won't lay down a pool. It'll just change visors and make it take longer.
Sasquatch just realized he has to either do bar skip in reverse or has to go through frigate. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is smart. This is a smart play from Sasquatch. Alright, so what Kalibur's going to do now is enter and exit the pool, I think. Oh, never mind, just one more attack cancel. He might just attack cancel all the way to the end, I'm not sure. I think after he does this pool, after the next pool, I think he's going to get Fission Metroids.
Yeah, because once
after I just unload Phazon Beam and finish the fight.
Once it spawns Fission Metroids, you can just unload without attack canceling.
Yeah. So the strat would be you can go in and out of the pool and actually fire single shots of Phazon Beam without draining the pool of resources, but Essence is low enough on health where when you get Fission Metroid, just
because Kalibur doesn't have a timer, I'm going to say 146.23, just based on what Sasquatch's timer was.
With the non-existent SRL time of 146.23. With a Discord countdown timer. See, clearly it's funny because I laugh at my own jokes.
Oh, Sasquatch is forfeiting. Aww.
Once he finds out where Boost is, I won't blame him at all for that decision. GG's though. That was a good race.
All right, let's
good showing from both players. Like
all right, let's get our Sasquatch as just giving up. Let's see if we can't get the runners in here for a little interview while we listen to the music of Phazon Mines. Never mind. Going to background music.
Hello.
Hey, GG.
GG.
So, Kalibur, first things first, you want to know where X-Ray Visor was because Sasquatch
hey, what's up,
picked it up.
Sasquatch?
Don't tell me. I'm looking now. Oh my! Wait a second. Elite research?
Yes. Really.
Captain.
Oh my god.
So Sasquatch, I have unfortunate news for you.
Yeah.
Thardus had Boost Ball.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
of course they did.
Going into Sardis, I was like, this is gonna be a big mistake, but it turns out it wasn't.
So,
it wasn't too bad.
So I'm gonna share with Captain Sheridan that X-ray was supposed to be the start of your what'll end up being a double dip in the mines, because you had to get it logically to go get Spider Ball.
To go be Thardus and get Boost Ball to come back.
Because Boost Ball spider locked, and then go back to mines.
That sounds bad. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that at all. That sounds painful.
I do want to say that the power beam shots from Sasquatch were completely warranted at Alcove when you found out it was an E-tank.
Oh yeah, I was frustrated. Space jump first. I was like, so I went to observatory, tried to do observatory dash. I was like, well, this isn't working. So I was like, either I missed something huge in Alcove, or it's at Magma Pool, or Dynamo, or Flagra.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Ice was at Magma Pool.
Oh, Kalibur, just one thing. I missed seeing it in the credits. Did you happen to see where super missiles were?
Oh no, I didn't. That sucks. I should have paid attention.
Oh well.
I was mainly
Probably.
watching
Jack
my
can help
computer
us.
screen.
It's not like they were necessary anyways.
Yeah, chat could help.
The VOD. I can watch the VOD too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
That
hope it stays
seed,
on mining tunnel.
that seed wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
No, it was decent. It was slightly worse in my my race just before this, but not the worst thing I've ever seen.
I also realized I didn't start my timer. What was the RTA approximate?
We think it was like a mid 146, I think.
Yeah.
I realized that when I got in the Talon elevator, and I was like, well, guess I don't have a timer.
Supers were in Life Grove. They were boost locked.
Really? No. Gross.
Oh man.
Wow.
Once
Wow.
again, shoutouts to Digglerath for generating this seed.
Oh, of course.
Speaking of Life Grove, the entire time I was heading to Late Talon, I was telling myself, don't go into Life Grove.
Yeah,
Don't go into Life Grove.
I got a little concerned when I saw you jump up to the Bloodflower. I'm like, oh wait, what's going on? Okay, he's turning around. It's all good.
Yeah, I had to remind myself not to do that, because otherwise I totally would have.
Yeah, Sasquatch. I don't know how new to Randomizer you are. I think it was wrong for me to assume that you were like experience wise, but I will say you held your own really well given how bad the seed was.
Yeah, so I've done a couple of seeds in the past, and I've learned some out of bounds. But as soon as I saw the announcement for the tournament about a month ago, I was like, well, I'm doing Randomizer.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Keep at it. Like, it's a fun game.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah, beginning of the seed, it was very frustrating for me, and then by the time I finally dipped into mines and found Phazon, I was like, well, let's run to Elite Research and hope that artifact's not boost locked.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find X-ray visor, and like we were watching Kalibur. I think Kalibur was in the boss fight when we watched it happen. We found X-ray, we just lost it.
Yeah. Well, I made the call too. That was like, watch, like if X-ray's gonna be in the other item, like that'll be amazing. And then of course it was. I'm just like, why? Yeah. Also, Sasquatch had an early death at like right after missiles, so he had to restart. But I mean, if you're gonna have a death, you might as well have it in the beginning. So.
I was
Yeah,
worried.
yeah.
I was only
Bad
worried
enough.
about soft blocking in the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's another one.
Yeah, that's a thing. So the rocks that fall to form the bridge on your way out of the hive of the room there, if they can fall on you and you will get stuck.
Sometimes going too fast. Or yeah, it is possible to go too fast in a speed run. So.
I'm just glad that
Seed, though.
seed's over. It's 1 a.m. and I'm tired.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's about midnight for me.
Unfortunately, the super missile to backtrack to Hydra biohazard wasn't that dream did not get realized today, but that's
No.
okay.
Yeah,
And
we
I'm
really
perfectly
didn't.
fine with that not being realized.
What was the last artifact again? Was it Frigate? Crash site?
Yeah, it's frigate.
Alright.
That makes me glad I checked my artifact hints before actually going to crash site. Because otherwise that would have been my next check after Artifact Temple.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those rooms that's actually kind of friendly because you can put it off as long as you want if it's an artifact. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'll
I
end up
actually,
being next to it in the end.
It actually came to me today that like, wait, if I get not a frigate, an artifact site, artifact and frigate crash site, I don't have to get it right away. I can get it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a realization that came to me today when I was practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's easy to route in at the end.
Because you're always there at the end.
Oh, also, what'd you two think of that absolutely loaded burn dome?
Oh, Burn Dome. That was. I almost forgot to check behind Zoid.
Okay.
I was
That
glad
would
I
have
did.
been terrible.
The only reason I actually remembered was because I have forgotten in a race with a friend. and I was like, okay, I gotta check that. I bombed the cover after, first thing in the fight with the intention of going after the first phase ended, but
It's alright. It's 100% practice.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like even in 2.2, it's like having that loaded of a burn dome is like rare. Usually for me, it's like an artifact and like I don't know,
Usually it's
one of
just
the more
two
ball
missiles.
upgrades.
Yeah, my last few practice seeds have been double missiles.
Yep. I don't think I have anything else that comes to mind.
Any
You
final
both did
thoughts?
labs, hoping that Ice Beam would be there. Or no, well, kind of. Sasquatch, I think, turned back because of the observatory thing, but Kalibur full cleared it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't save before, because I really should have.
Even I don't do that.
I don't know. I think I was kind of autopiloting since I don't usually do that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good gamble to do statistically speaking. Plus, with wave and plasma, like that still limits where Ice Beam can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have practically all the early Findrana locations. So
I was
kind
kinda-
of that in along with labs.
I was kind of worried that Ice Beam was going to be vanilla.
It can't be
Oh,
because of the
Lord.
point of no return.
Real? Oh, yeah, right.
So no, because I thought you did exactly how like I would have probably routed that in, where you went to Crossway and it's like, yep, okay, I'm done, going back to Magmore or whatever. So
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
no, it was a good race. Thanks again.
No
Remember to follow
problem.
these runners. You can go to twitch.tv/Kalibur6669. And it's Kalibur with a U at the end. And then for Sasquatch, twitch.tv/Sasquatch954. And then shoutouts to my friend Sal here for
Yay.
holding down the fort with me on commentary, and of course to Comzik for tracking. Thanks again. I don't have anything else to add. Is there anything that any of you want to
Nope.
say before we get out of here?
Nah, I'm good.
No, I don't believe so. I mean, it wasn't a terrible seed. I was unhappy with my early game, but something to work on.
Yeah, it's always room for practice.
Yeah, well, stay tuned. We're almost done. We got a lot of round one, I think, out of the way here. But we have another match tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern between Op82 and YR Beat, or Your Beat. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. That's going to be helmed by Digglewrath and Uncle Reggie, so that should be some entertaining content. As for Weakest Link versus... Shoot, I forget who he's playing. I believe they are...
Pyro
scheduling
Papers
that for-
Planes.
Pyro Papers Planes, that's right.
Finally, someone
that'll
gets
be
to
happening
take down the reigning champ.
later this week, I think. So... That being said, you want to take us out of here, Sal?
I got nothing. It was good, fun times. I think we said everything that we need to say about this very interesting seed. Put it mildly. And yeah, stay tuned for more races, more randos. Once again, make sure you follow everybody involved tonight. I can't English anymore. It's
late.
midnight, okay? Don't blame me. Make fun of me.
If you liked what you watched and you want to get into Metroid Prime Randomizer, you can go to your little web browser and go to randomizer.metroidprime.run. You can find the link to the Discord server there, as well as links to both the Prime 1 and Prime 2 Randomizer.
Yes, join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
Come have fun.
Cool people.
Join the next tournament.
Yeah, stay tuned to Speed Gaming in general. You can go to schedule.speedgaming.org/MPR. That's not NPR like the radio station, but Metroid Prime Randomizer. And it'll show all the upcoming tournament matches.
Once they get scheduled.
Yeah. Actually, I think an easier way to do that would be, I think speedgaming.org/schedule. It's backwards, but that'll have their calendar. That'll show like what's actually been scheduled. And they have a variety of content.
Yeah.
other speedrun tournaments, other randomizer stuff. You got Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Super Metroid, Zelda, and that Link to the Past combo randomizer. I think Ori Rando, maybe? I'm not sure.
But yeah, stay tuned, everybody, for more amazing content.
Yep.
And
Thanks
we'll
again,
catch
Sal.
y'all. Yeah, you bet. It's fun times.
Sorry, I interrupted.
We'll catch everyone in the next race. Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.